Don't need no invitation, 'cause you know where I am. No need to come because I'm always home. Coming over.
Tonight on The Living Room, Chris is in Thailand. Ladies, I think I hear wedding bells.
This is the photo I'd send Mum to explain to her that, well, I went to Thailand, came home married.
The digitally disadvantaged Deb is out of the MasterChef frying pan and into the living room kitchen for a chat.
What finger was this finger? Was this finger? Was this finger?
What do this house and a watermelon have in common? Barry has the answer.
If you get this wrong, could just end up a big fruit salad.
And how does Miguel cook yabbies?
Ah!
Very carefully. It's great that you could drop by to be with us in the living room. Now, Chris, we're going to start with you tonight. I believe you've been on a hat-buying trip to Thailand.
A hat-buying trip.
I heard a hat-buying trip.
That's what they told you. It was not a hat-buying trip to Thailand.
Were you buying knockoff Rolexes?
No, it wasn't that either.
No? It's not ladyboy season, is it?
Pretty sure that's all year round. But no, I actually went over there to meet a different kind of local. I was in northern Thailand. I've got to say, this is one of the all-time life-changing experiences. Meet Ye. Ye's 36, which makes him older than me. He lives here with 70 of his mates at the Elephant Conservation Centre. There's a whole team of dedicated people that have devoted their lives to saving these incredible creatures. And that's what I'm here to find out more about today and get myself more acquainted with. Will you? You find the Elephant Conservation Centre in Lampang, about a 90-minute drive from Chiang Mai Central. Shows are open to the public on most days and are a big hit with families who can't get enough of the incredible range of skills displayed by these intelligent stars. But if you want to have the ultimate access to these gentle giants, there's a special program where you can learn how to become a fully qualified elephant carer, an apprentice mahout. Good?
Nice.
OK. First, Mrs. Tu organises for you to look the part. This is always a worry.
New style. Don't worry about that.
Oh, what was that sound? Did I break it? It's not a good start to the first day of Mahout school.
Om Si Khane Saya.
Om Se Kane Saya. Before my special class starts, we have to pray to Ganesha, the god of elephants. Sakatsanesa. Mr. Suck and the huge Satit are waiting for the rookie. I won't do what he just did, trust me. Wow.
So, how to get on elephant from the side?
Sung sung.
First, you have to use your right hand side. Grab the ears, your left hand, grab the skin. Okay. Okay, good.
Whew. Wow. I've opted for the one-day program, which promises to teach you the basic skills and commands. Now, I've ridden horses before, donkeys, even camels, but this, honestly, is so completely different. You feel so vulnerable, but weirdly connected through a few words. Bay means walk on, but probably the one to turn might be a good one right now. Ben.
You say sock
Ben.
to go backward.
Ben, sock, backwards.
Push
sock.
your butt back.
Sock. Oh. This adventure will set you back about $115, which I think is great value. Are we working together? Huh? 2- and 3-day programs are also available, and there is a limited amount of basic accommodation on site. As we say in Australia, let's have a dip. Now comes the second stage of my interactive elephant experience. You see, any self-respecting mahout needs to be able to take their mate for a bath. Sounds easy, huh? Yeah. Well, stay tuned.
Ben? Ben? Oh. Oh. That wasn't expected. Surfing an elephant right now. Oh. You want to give me some warning when you do that next time, please?
I have loved every moment of this. Of course, in a perfect world, these gentle giants would still be in the wild. But the reality is, there used to be 100,000 of them in Thailand. Now, only a few thousand survive. At least here, my friend Satit has a safe home, and us tourists can have a genuine bucket list moment, including water fights.
I thought I had no control before. Now it is absolute chaos. Our time's up. Enough of the play. Back to serious mahooting. Taklung. Taklung. Now, this is the end of my apprenticeship and it's a hell of a way to end, but even just to have a little taste of that emotional connection that you have with these guys that are so incredibly beautiful, so amazingly sensitive, it's something I'll never forget. It's so beautiful, actually. Thank you. Bima. That was pretty cool.
Was surfing an elephant harder than staying on a surfboard?
Yeah, it was. Honestly, if you looked like I was desperate to stay on that elephant, there's a reason why. You couldn't see it, but in the water there were a few floaters and big floaters, which I was going to land right in if I fell.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what takes the romance out of it a little bit.
It kind of does. There, that strain on your face now makes sense.
And the elephants.
We're going to see more of Chris and his new elephant friends later in the show. But now it's time for the part of the show that can make or break fortunes and very much your reputations, hot or not. If you were still giving your Cabbage Patch Kid a birthday card way after everyone else had just chucked theirs out in the rubbish, then move your chair a little closer to the TV. The hot or not segment is for you. Every week we annoy the Channel 10 accounts department by buying in new products from all around the world. And then we decide if the product should get hotted or get knotted up here on our wall. Miguel, what have you got for us this
I got
week?
something pretty amazing, okay? This is the corsicle. Okay?
Like an icicle.
Yeah, but this is gonna fix every Australian problem of having really warm white wine. It's actually a wine cooler. It's pretty amazing. You have to take 50 mils first out of the bottle. There's no will explode. And what is happening is cooling down the wine.
So that thing's frozen.
Yeah, it's like a frozen gel. And it's cooling down the wine from the inside to the outside.
It just looks a little bit strange.
It's like a stalactita.
I think it would actually be...
Come on, it's amazing.
The Stalactita. What do we think? Do you think it's hot or not?
Yes!
Hot, OK, I'm going to give you a hot. All right, Barry, over to you.
Okay, Gucci, Chanel, Donna Cabolci, look out.
So, Donna Cabolci. I love Donna Cabolci.
I'm a builder. The new must-have is a new fragrance called Funeral Home.
What?
Yep, Funeral Home. It's made up to smell like all those white flowers, like chrysanthemums, carnation, lilies, and it's about creating memories. It
Of a funeral?
well, these guys, the company is called, believe it or not, Dimension, something like that.
Demeter,
thank you.
Can I spray it on myself?
Definitely.
Oh, you know what's weird? It actually smells musty like an old lady's bedroom. It is. Have a smell.
This one's called Carnation Milk.
Carnation milk?
Yeah, all those memories. Like I said, it's to create memories or bring back memories. Not that you want to bring those memories back.
It's actually quite creepy.
He's very creepy.
I just reckon the mark of a truly good perfume is one that shouldn't bring death closer.
There's other fragrances though. There's also one called the cut grass. No, seriously, cut grass. It's all about memories. Now, I'm not a betting man, but I reckon I'm 100 to 1 to get it tonight.
I smell dead people. There's something really bad about that smell. It smells like I've been rolling in the hay with Joan Collins.
Again?
What do you think? Not? No. Not. I'm sorry, Barry. OK, Chris, it's your turn.
Well, look, if you're trying to run away from one of Barry's hot or nots, then this is probably the way you do it. This is the Halo headband. So, I don't know if anyone else has the trouble where when you're running your iPod, little earbuds, they fall out of your ears. So the great thing about this is the earbuds, the little earphones, are actually in this headband here. So you can actually exercise like that.
How,
Maybe
Chris?
not quite like that. And it stays on. So, for example, if you want to listen to some funky music, this is just on my iPod. And amazing, it's just right there. The audio is actually quite good, so I'm doing the really awkward thing when I'm talking about it. Yeah, okay. But look, it's quite practical. It's a sweatband as well as being sort of a headphone thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it looks, but I reckon it's really practical.
I will use it. I really like it.
Yeah?
It is quite comfortable, and the audio was really good.
Well, you know what? I'm going to give that a hot. What do you reckon? Let's give it a hot. Hot! Well done. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, Baz. If you've seen anything amazing or amazingly stupid, we'd love you to go to our website and tell us all about it. If you do that for us, we won't expect anything for Christmas, we promise. All right, well, coming up on The Living Room, Barry takes us to a house from another planet.
What I think about is it looks like a Transformer house.
Although it's actually Victoria. Deb from MasterChef is going to talk turkey. Well, suckling pig, actually. You get the drift.
I cried a lot that day.
And Christina News teaching me the secrets of chart-topping success. With us on The Living Room. Now, Miguel, you're a chef who talks a lot about local produce. You love the idea of local produce.
Local produce is amazing. I've just been in Victoria, in Castlemaine. This place is so cool. Like all the producers and all the restaurateurs, they use all local produce only, sourced within 100 k's. It's like a paradise for any chef. It's
Well,
just
it'd be a
amazing.
paradise for you. You love that.
One almost salivating. So I cannot wait to bite onto it. I'm going straight to nature's best. Adam, going mine?
Are you good? You? Yes.
Very sexy outfit. These are Adam's apples.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to be ready for these.
Okay.
That's a brown snout.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
It's like biting a lemon. But it's what Adam does with his apples that really counts. It's full on. What's going on?
What we want is we want some of the acid in those apples to be taken into our cider.
I love cider. So why you don't show me your secrets, how to make it?
Let's go.
Let's go.
We've got something fermenting. It'll be great fun to show.
Fantastic.
Out of the orchard and into the fun house. It doesn't look very nice, does it? And one for you, one for me. See how brown it is? Cheers.
Salud.
Oh, you might not like me after this cheers, but see how we go. I told you. At the moment, that's pretty hard work. So
let's
try
see what
this,
is-
though.
At last, the good stuff. Salud.
Solid. And
Chin
thank
chin.
you. Chin chin, and sorry about subjecting you to that,
That's
but it's
all
good
right.
fun. Try this.
Well, now we're talking.
Exactly. It's amazing,
A
isn't it?
little bit more exciting.
Very much so.
So I would like to cook for you something special and exciting.
Perfect.
What ingredients are around here to use with this beautiful drink?
We've just started harvesting this season's yabbies at
Wow.
our dam, and they're terrific.
Javis, I'm the seafood master. You can see what I can do with that.
Perfect.
Come on, Miguel.
Let's go. So you are the Javi master.
Yeah, come on.
As a chef, I always cook with them, but I never catch them.
Oh, yeah? I can help you out with
Oh,
that.
yes. Opa. So this is like the place.
Yeah, this is where we get the yabbies.
Why we use the chicken? Is this like the bait?
Yeah, it's just
There you
nice
go.
and rotten. Close that. Perfect.
And after we just wait for the jabbies to come in.
Jabbies. What are jabbies?
The jabbies.
You mean yabbies?
Oh, the yabbies. Oh,
Yabbies.
sorry.
Look at that.
Great.
There you go, there's part of one.
That's a start.
Yuck.
Delicious. I cannot wait.
Nice and
Okay.
slippery too. You want to cook that up?
Yeah, please, go for it. So what do we do now? We just wait.
Yeah, wait.
Cup of coffee.
Go for a fish.
Bang.
Yeah, as far as the like, really, actually.
Wow. And you just chillax here. How long you normally spend here? How long you?
A few hours.
Few hours?
Sometimes you don't get much, sometimes you do.
But today,
Look.
we are lucky.
Have we got any?
And those are yabbies.
Oh, yeah, we got some.
We got two
All right,
yabbies.
open that one. You want to open that?
Him and I got two yabbies. Yes, okay. So what's going on now?
All right, so we lift this up.
Yeah.
Just come up from behind and grab him behind the claws just so he doesn't nip you.
Opa, there you go. You little fella. And we got some yabbies. Ah! Ah! Oh, no, no, no. Ah! Ah! Yeah! You
He almost-
serious? You know how much hands? Do you want to get this one? Actually, you can keep that one. Wow.
They hurt, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Pretty powerful.
I just cannot wait to put you in my little dish and just cook you and treat you with the same love that you treat me. Okay, fresh yabbies, they've been sleeping on ice for around 20 minutes, so they go to sleep forever. And after, we separate the heads from the bodies. Today we're making raw zucchini flowers stuffed with local fresh yabbies and fresh tomatoes. And to finish, a beautiful fresh cider stock. So these chilies and this garlic, they're gonna be the beautiful, beautiful starting of that stock. And get all the heads of the yabbies inside right away. And now it's cider time. Listen to that. I'm going to poach the fresh yabby tails into the fresh cider stock. And this is gonna slowly cooking them. You see, you can do this with any shellfish like prawns, lobsters, balmain bags, anything will work. Just depends of your budget. Okay, so the tails are ready. We put them into a fresh ice bath jacuzzi so they relax and everything comes to the right place. Now we wanna peel them. So you can get the shell in just one go. Fantastic. So I'm chopping the yabby tails quite rough. We don't wanna chop them fine. The rough little bits will give a beautiful texture through the zucchini flower and it will have quite a bite. So with a spoon, just drop it like it's hot, slightly and very slowly. And that's our little parcel with the yabby and fresh tomato. Delicioso. The stock is nice and reduced, so we wanna strain it. Keep all the liquid gold, but we need a little bit of body. So to get a tiny little bit of body, some creme fraiche will go fantastic. So here we are. I'm gonna sing a little bit of Italian. La donna mobile. Adam, a local restaurateur, Alex Perry, will be trying out my yabbies. So how we can call this dish? We can call this Castle Maine on a plate. Are we gonna open some cider?
We can open using one of these.
Yeah.
Or, do you want to learn a new trick?
A new trick.
We're going to use this. Hit it hard on 3, it'll spew forth, and then bring it up.
And I bring it up. Uno, dos. Uno, dos.
Hey!
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. Stylish looking bottle,
Please,
isn't it,
go
gentlemen?
for it.
Here we go.
Wow, yes. Amazing how after 1 liter, that's all we get. At least
Salute.
have some taste the food.
I love the zucchini flower. It's beautiful. You're a better cook than you are saver of bottles.
Lots more still to come on the living room. What secret shame is Christine Arnoux hiding away in her CD collection?
It's not mine.
Oh, really? As if I'd come over to your house and plant CDs in your collection. Chris is in Thailand. And ladies, I think I hear wedding bells.
Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you.
And anyone who bakes a cake to get over the blues is my kind of woman. That's Deb from MasterChef.
What is this?
It's a lemon pip. Welcome back to the living room. Now, as any of the MasterChef tragics in your life will tell you, every week we interview the very latest contestant eliminated from MasterChef. This week is no different. Miguel, he spoke to everyone's favourite, and she was my favourite too. It was Deb.
Deb's time on MasterChef had plenty of highs and many lows. Oh, and she also did some cooking. These pork rissoles were a hit. But this little suckling piggy sent her wee all the way home. So no pigs in the table here.
No pigs today.
As you can see, lots of apples and beautiful dates, some honey. What are we cooking today?
We're doing something really sweet today and really simple. We're going to do a sweet breakfast bruschetta with a honey and walnut syrup. First of all, we're going to start with the apples. I'm going to leave the skin on, so we're just going to cut them up, take the core out, and just segment them up.
You're all about the flavor, are you? Things in the raw state.
That's it. Go to the sauce. You don't really need to do much with this apple. It has all the flavour.
It's all about the ingredient.
Yeah. To the apples, I'm going to add some butter, lemon zest, lemon juice, and honey.
So accidents always happen in the kitchen. What finger was it? Was this finger? Was this finger? Was this finger? Okay. Totally smashed.
Totally smashed. I had to have surgery on it and have the nail bed reconstructed, and I had about 11 stitches in it.
So under the skin of this lovely, soft, warm girl is a tough chick that's still, you know, fighting with one finger less.
Yeah, well, things happen. You just have to adapt to it.
That looks lovely, by the way. The honey, the butter, everything becoming like a little caramel. And the apple soaking all the juices.
Yum. So we're going to leave those.
Yeah.
Don't want them to stew, and then we're going to pick some dates.
Pick some dates.
Yeah.
You know the apples and dates, they're the perfect garnish for pig.
I did know that because part of what I made in Italy to go with my suckling pig was apples, but I used raisins because they didn't have any dates.
Do you feel very overwhelmed when you cook in that pig?
I cried a lot that day. It was just that being confronted with the pig's body and the process of actually staking the pig and trussing the pig and just making sure that I really respected the pig.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I think taking the beef out of the dates is slightly easier.
Slightly easier, yes.
And these are gonna go in the sauce now. They're quite warm.
Yep.
And we're just gonna throw them as they are together.
You don't want them to cook too much because they're beautiful like this.
Very nice.
So Miguel, now for the sauce. With some more butter. We may as well
Okay,
put all
look
that
at the
butter.
sizzling.
More lemon,
Squeeze me. There you go.
cinnamon, some walnuts, roughly chopped.
It's such a healthy nut.
And then we're going to bring some honey.
The honey, so everything very natural.
Yes.
Okay, let me try the sauce before you put the walnuts. What is this?
It's a lemon pip.
It's like when Matt Preston find the little olive pip in your spatchcock.
I obviously wasn't paying attention when I was putting the olives in.
And they got you.
They got me one olive pip out of the whole dish.
So while that's toasting, what are we gonna do with the ricotta?
Really simple, a little bit of orange zest and orange juice. And then give it a little stir.
Deb, the favorite time, your favorite moment in the MasterChef house?
The most special moment for me was when the past MasterChef winners came into the kitchen.
Very nice.
I just think it suddenly made it real, and they were just normal people that had gone through the similar things that we were going through. Will I get this off?
Yeah, well, let's assemble the bruschetta. We got the ricotta, the toast, the sauce, and the apples. So this is look lovely. This is the moment when I get salivating and I get to talk. Go for it, please.
Yeah.
This is actually amazing. It's got so much flavor. The dates is sweet. It's quite complex, but it's really simple and humble, just like you. Good luck with your food dream, and thank you so much.
Thank
You're my
you.
favorite. You make it mwah, mwah.
Thank you so much.
Well
Miguel.
done. Give me a hug. Show me a look.
Nicely done, Miguel. All right. Are you ready finally for my segment of the show? Yes. Whose house? Now, recently I visited the home of Christine Anu. Now, you know her as a singer, but did you also know she's been in a number of Australian films? She was in... Anyone?
Not just Australian film, she was in Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge. She was in Matrix Reloaded. And remember that? She was in Dating the Enemy, opposite Guy Pearce and Claudia Carvin.
I mean, it's starting to make me feel old. It feels like only yesterday she was singing at the Olympics.
I know. I loved her, and that's whose house we dropped in on this week. That's right after the break.
It reminds the children all of Mummy's hard work.
And it's good for picking your teeth.
Yeah, it is.
And later, Chris hits the markets in Chiang Mai, gets more than he bargained for.
I bought a scarf and Yang.
And I can't wait for Barry to show us what happens when you combine fruit and architecture.
The dome house started out much like this watermelon, a big sphere.
We'll be back in no time.
Want more from the living room? Find more inspiring ideas, handy hints, photos, recipes, and you can even watch tonight's episode again on our website.
Welcome back to the living room. Now, tonight, as part of my segment, you've all
Yes.
had your turns. As part of my segment, I'm visiting the home of one of my very favourite singers, the wonderful Christine Anu. How nice to see you. Thank you for letting us come to your place.
Look, welcome to my humble abode.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's so warm and inviting. It's lovely.
I guess it's keeping my childhood of being raised in the Torres Strait close to my heart, in my home, and yeah, and because we live so close to the beach as well, it does have that beachy theme throughout the house.
Look at this. How very casual.
It reminds the children all of Mummy's hard work and me of my hard work as well as a bit of a show-off sort of show.
As you should, and it's good for picking your teeth.
Yeah, it is, and it's a good doorstop.
Is this your CD collection over here?
That's my CD.
Can I have a look?
collection.
A little pervy?
Have a little perv. They're in...
No excuses. Whatever I find, I find.
Okay.
Let's have a flick through. We've got a couple of Aretha here.
I adore her singing.
Well, the whole next chunk of your career is really about Aretha, isn't it?
Yeah, Aretha is the jukebox of my childhood.
And it's not just the CD you're putting out there. You're going to do a tour of this too?
It's called Rewind because I remember growing up and hearing rewind a lot because if you liked something, you said, rewind!
So all your inspirations are for all to see in here. How do you explain this one then?
How did that's not mine.
Oh, really? As if I'd come over to your house and plant CDs in your collection.
I don't remember that either.
Oh, really? And this is where your transformation took place.
Yeah, some of it. Look, I was on a reality TV show called Excess Baggage. The phone call was a little bit awkward when I first got it. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Are you saying that And so I finally did it, but it was the best decision I've ever made. And, you know, I'm loving the new me. I've got the fitness bug.
Is this where you sing to the top of your lungs to yourself in the backyard as you're exercising?
Well, this is my stage. My backyard is my audience. All of the high trees, high kumquats. And, you know,
I think they're
stand there and I'll
heckling.
do... Look, I've got to show you what I do. So I'll stand here, and this sounds crazy because people are probably... My neighbours are probably thinking, what is going on next door? But would you like to join me?
Oh, I'll just watch you.
They're called lip trills. Anybody can do them.
Okay, all right, I'm in. That's supposed to help singing?
Looser lips, looser lips. It's like bubble. That's it. It's like a bubble. It's very gently.
Does this mean I'll get an aria? I'm sure just going... isn't enough preparation for you to be Aretha Franklin on stage. I'm sure you've got to do some singing.
Well, look, you know, it helps. It's a little bit of the preparation, but, you know, I need to get familiar with the songs, and the best way to do that is go down to your mate's house or get them to come over to yours.
Can you give us a burst?
6 years I've lived in the city, and every night I dream of the sea. They say home is where you find it. Will this place ever satisfy me? My island home, my island home, my island home is waiting for me.
Wow. Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Still to come on the living room, Barry goes inside the watermelon.
There's so much to look at in such a small space.
And right after the break, is this the new Mrs. Chris Brown?
You want to marry me?
You? 1 minute we're talking scarves and the next minute we're talking marriage.
I feel a scoop coming on. Great to have you back with the living room. Now, Chris, we saw you earlier having a bonding session. It looked amazing in Thailand with the elephants.
It is incredible just because they're so big. I mean, they weigh so much, but they just choose to obey, in my case, really bad commands that made no sense at all. But it was very special.
Oh, they're so beautiful. Were you tempted to bring one home? As luggage? I wouldn't.
You know, I mean, an adult is very cute, but you've seen nothing until you've seen a baby elephant. No. You can't. You just take them yourself, don't you? OK, I didn't think my travel adventure to the Elephant Conservation Centre could get any better. And then you get introduced to Boon Long. They have a couple of babies born here each year, and little Boon Long isn't actually one of them. She was rescued from the floods 6 months ago. She's only 11 months old now, but she's about to get company. Mum is pregnant and due in about 2 months. Just... Oh. You can't have all of them. Oh. I really didn't think that I could care more for elephants than I already did before today, but it is now possible to have even more respect. They're hilarious, but there's this emotional sensitivity and genuine warmth in them that you just have to experience for yourself.
เดี๋ยวเริ่มใหม่เลยเริ่มใส่ใหม่
But the centre is more than just a tourist attraction. All donations help fund their humanitarian work. At the on-site hospital, I meet 20-year-old landmine victim Muma A. Her foot was blown off on the other side of the border in Burma. Despite her enormous size, she is such a gentle patient for Dr. Sitadet and his medical team. You see landmine victims all the time. How does it make you feel? Does it frustrate you, make you sad?
Very sad, very sad. If the elephant could not come here on time, maybe she will die. She died.
Being here today is just such a small snapshot in what has been such a battle to get Muma A close to walking normally again and pain-free. But you can see that the effort involved in this and the passion everyone here has. And it's a real pleasure just to be a small part of it.
Well, most of it was a pleasure. It's an occupational hazard, really. You do not want to smell hats. While elephants were my #1 reason for coming to Chiang Mai, for many travellers, it's the legendary night markets that are the big attraction. What I love about markets is you can come to a place like this and for some strange reason, it's almost like this spell gets put over you. Take this hat. When would you ever wear that hat? It looks good though. Regarded as one of the best places for a bargain in Thailand, the night bazaar is open every day from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Tissue box covers and also the living room set. See, Amanda, Barry, then Miguel and I.
The hard sell is not too overwhelming.
Hello. How are you? How you going?
Try.
This?
Scarf.
For me?
Yeah.
Mostly it's fun and friendly. Very friendly.
Sorry?
You want marry me?
You?
I
Move so fast, you know?
ฟรีสไตล์มากเลยนะ
One minute we're talking scarves and the next minute we're talking married.
Good handsome man and oh I love you Okay 1 2 3 yeah
This is the photo I'd send Mum to explain to her that, well, I went to Thailand, came home married to Giang.
เกียงค่ะ my name is เกียง
Surprise, Mum.
I buy
I bought a scarf and Giang. I'll see you later.
Okay see you again นะ
We'll talk.
Oh my god bye bye bye.
I can feel the market madness setting in, and suddenly I find myself trying on one of those strange hats.
Beautiful.
My friend is a member of the local hill tribe. They love a dress up. Not too keen on the dentist though.
How much for the hat?
This one, 100 baht.
And for the frog?
This one, 100 baht.
Deal done. 500 baht for the hat. That's about $15. I think that's a good price.
Hey, no, it's...
One more picture. She not
So, feeling daring, I decide to take my stomach for a walk on the wild side.
Everyone's familiar with Thai cuisine, but in the north of Thailand, the food's renowned as being a bit more spicy, a bit richer. This one here has bamboo shoots in it, chicken, bits of pork skin, but the real kicker, chicken blood. Could I have one of those, please? One bowl.
A lot of people will warn you off eating the food from the roadside stalls, but I love trying out the local delicacies.
Kapong ka. Now, all of this with the complimentary bird's eggs, 25 baht. That's less than $1. It's spicy, but it's tasty. And for the moment, I'm just avoiding these bits. That's the chicken blood. We'll just put that off to the side for now. I think I've found the rest of the family. Hello, Sadika.
And you know how I thought I had a good deal for that hat?
Okay, thank you.
No. Ripped off.
300 for that one?
400 baht
400?
Yeah.
10 minutes ago, I'd never seen one of these hats before. Now,
She said this
I'm in a duel over 10 of them. 400 baht?
Yeah, it's happened again. Markets, Thailand, strange things, they just happen.
This one 300
300. We got to 300. 300 baht. I got done. Knew I paid too much. It really is the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it? Look, I couldn't go to the markets and not bring home gifts. So, Barry, you're very good with your hands. You'd appreciate the frog that makes a really quite annoying sound. Miguel, this is for your beautiful daughter, Claudia.
Sawadika.
That's it. And Amanda, that's yours. That is your gift.
Are you sure?
I am very sure because, yep, because... And I thought this might actually happen because if there's just a small little adjustment with the teeth, you look remarkably like one of those hill tribe women.
I'm ready for Melbourne Cup. I'll treasure it always. Well, we've got more primo stuff still to come on the living room. The secret of the watermelon house. All will be revealed.
People often say it kind of does hug you,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Oh, I keep getting that feeling. It's like that. That's exactly what I feel.
to the living room. Now, Barry, instead of a renovation this week, you've got another amazing house to show us.
I certainly have. It's certainly amazing. It's not just amazing, beautiful architecture. It's a special thing because the daughter, Deb, wanted to build a house for her mum, Heather, that she can live in and love. I think you're really going to love it.
I hope my kids are watching.
When you visit a place like Hawthorn in Melbourne, you pretty well know what you're going to get. You've got these gorgeous, leafy, wide streets, beautiful, big, stately homes. It just oozes pedigree, this place. It's so posh, a guy like me thinks he has to whisper. So wait till you see this next house. It's called the Dome House, and this eye-catching design is a real family affair.
There was a lot of pressure because, you know, we were designing this for my mum. She was coming from the country to the city to be with us, and so I suppose we just really wanted to get it right.
I used to drive past this church all the time and I just loved it. And that was a dome. So that's what I'd always had that in my mind that I really loved.
Hello, Heather.
Hello, Barry. Come in. Welcome to the Dome House.
Thank you very much. Should we get the ball rolling?
Yep, let's get the static ball rolling.
Oh, it opens straight up, doesn't it? Who would have thought a dome could have so much space? An intimate connection to the garden was an absolute must for Heather. It's hard to know where the house stops and the garden starts. And I got to tell you, I love it. My eyes are drawn to those beautiful trees out there. It's just a little sculpture in the front yard, isn't it?
Well, the landscape is an important part of the house because that was part of Mum's brief. She wanted to have a low-maintenance garden and to feel her garden. So I think you really feel it here.
Yeah, you do.
I always think of the house as serenity because it has got that relaxed, peaceful feel to it as soon as you walk in.
It's a complex piece of architecture, but it's based on a very simple, natural design. The Dome House, I reckon, started out much like this watermelon, a big sphere. First, they sliced it in half, then took out, sliced out, if you will, the parts that weren't required, allowing Mother Nature to come into that central courtyard. Then all we needed to do was carve out areas where the garden could come inside. Maybe chop out another piece where the light would come into the home. We wouldn't waste any of those pieces. I might take that piece and put it in the front and store the garbage bins in it. But the whole time being very, very conscious of the dome of this house. That's what was important. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But if you get this wrong, it could just end up a big fruit salad.
Come on, Barry, I'll show you the best spot to look at the house. This really explains what the house is about. If you stand here,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you can really see that dome and how we've pulled bits out and that it is like a puzzle.
What I think about is it looks like a transformer house. And if I lived here, I'd have the local kids convinced that at night time this thing transforms into something and rolls down the street and sorts out all their push bikes. Curved walls might seem like a bit of a space killer, but when you're inside, they create a wonderfully warm cocoon.
So come here, Barry, and I'll show you that basically you've got the landscape in the central part of the house. Wherever you actually hit the dome, you've got the magenta carpet and it's all bleached out white so that you can really get a sense of that dome.
I'm just standing here, there's so much to look at in such a small space.
People often say it kind of does hug you,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Oh, I keep getting that feeling.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's exactly what I feel. No prizes for guessing, Heather likes her colours bold. It's not for the faint-hearted, but the vibrant interior palette is designed to complement that lush tropical exterior.
It is like a garden, and most gardens are green. When we use the purple and the magenta, it's like they're the direct complementary colours, so it balances.
You wouldn't put magenta carpet in every house.
No.
It wouldn't suit, but it suits this house.
You're in good hands here, aren't you?
Yeah. This is a surprise. This big door, the colours follow through from the door to the ceiling. I close this off and it's very easy for me to keep this maintained.
Heather spends most of her time on the easy access ground floor.
But I've got upstairs, which is there for visitors, and that's a surprise packet.
Which is cleverly sectioned off from the rest of the house. Oh, look at this door. And the carpet, your favourite colour again.
Of course.
and then opened up when the family come to stay.
This door, you'd notice there's no door handles. There's all these square cutouts.
Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
This is beautiful, but you can't be too tall there.
No, that's okay. This is amazing. That's a real pearl, isn't it?
It is, pearl.
You a bit of a pearl fan?
Yeah, I am. Yes, I love pearls.
She knows everything about you, that daughter of yours. Everywhere you look, there's something to delight and intrigue. Even for an old seasoned pro like myself. Look at the detail up there.
Well, as a builder, we thought you'd fully appreciate this bit, Barry, because the day that that went in, the builder actually had a migraine, and I can't say that I could blame him.
Yeah, I appreciate the skill of your builder, that's
I
for
know,
sure. He's done an amazing job there.
For me, it's the completeness of it. So rarely do you get to do such a complete project, and I really relish that opportunity that we've been given, especially when it's your mum.
I've been here 7 years now, and I still have people coming and peering through the wire fence, trying to work it all out, and if I happen to go out, they'll say, "Oh, love your house." I just love it. I'm not leaving here ever.
What an amazing place. You could hear everyone gasping as we saw those new rooms. Was that to your taste, that place?
So I'm going to tell you a story. Beautiful architecture done really well, is a story in itself. What I loved was Deb knew her mum so well, there was nothing that Heather didn't like. It was that beautiful, that house. It really had an effect on me.
Oh, I can tell. Oh, that was a lovely story. Well, that's the end of the show for this week. Oh, just in time. But we'll be back next week with more of the things that you love.
Barry has some big ideas for a small kitchen.
It just doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Chris has found the best camping spot in Australia.
Good night, Chris. Sleep tight.
He's a little bit country, I'm a little bit nosy. Inside Troy Casadale's house.
Reverb's great in the dunny. What are you talking about?
Number 2 hits. And Miguel's latest attempt to break his food challenge duck.
You like it rough, Anthony?
Not really, mate.
It's all about meat. You might get lucky. Well, it's been great having you with us. Please hang with us next time on The Living Room.